well, Fabrice Muamba.
What you just witnessed is one of the most extraordinary moments in sporting history. That was the terrifying few seconds on an English football field when a player called Fabrice Muamba, who is a very well-known professional English footballer for the Bolton Wanderers team, collapsed. His heart stopped beating for 78 minutes. Everybody assumed that he had died. But what happened next was nothing short of miraculous. 7 weeks later, Muamba was well enough to return to his team. His recovery has been an extraordinary tale of survival. And Fabrice Muamba joins me now. Fabrice,
yes.
Welcome.
Hi.
I was in America when this happened, and you were playing for Bolton against a team called Tottenham.
Yeah.
You used to play for my beloved team, Arsenal.
Yeah.
And it was one of the most harrowing things I've ever witnessed when I watched it, because everybody assumed that you had lost your life that day. What do you recall, if anything, of what happened?
Basically, what I remember much about it that day was like, as you guys know, when we play football, we just go as a normal routine, you know, get changed and then get ready and you go out, you do the warm-up. But that day, I never felt different than any other day. I just felt my normal self, and then, you know, go ready, go warm up. But 2 minutes before the incident, I just started to feel very dizzy. And I just thought for a second it will go away and it will just come back normal self. And then 2 minutes later, just the incident happened and my head fell down on the ground. And the first time I hit the ground, the second time, that's when I was completely gone.
You've never seen the video that we've just played, and we're going to make sure that you don't watch it when you see this back. I'm sure one day curiosity will get the better of you, and you will. But what happened in that stadium was an amazing outpouring of emotion from the crowd. People were bursting into tears. Everybody assumed they had witnessed the death of a top professional football player. When was the moment for you when you began to recover several days later that you thought, I'm alive, what happened to me?
I mean, it happened on a Saturday, but I didn't wake up to the Monday. And I didn't fully wake up to Monday.
It was at least 48 hours.
I mean, 48 hours, that's when I started, you know, to recognize what's happened and what happened to me. Then my fiancée at the time, Shona, told me exactly what happened. Then she explained to me what happened. You know, I had to take a moment and adjust myself, because it was a shocking moment for me. And till now, sometimes when I think about it, you know, how far I've come and, you know.
And other players, I mean, it was an Italian player, the same thing happened to him, exactly the same thing, and he died. And you would have been aware of that.
I mean, when it happened to him, I was in the hospital, and when I hear exactly what happened to me and to him, and how I survived, and obviously he didn't make it, that kind of hit home to me. That really shocked me, because it could happen to me. It happened to me in any better place than the football pitch. Because if it would have happened to me in my bedroom, I don't think me and you would be having this conversation.
I mean, the whole of Britain, to put it in context for our American viewers, the whole of Britain was living this story moment by moment, updates flashing on Twitter, Facebook, the news all day long. Everybody willing you to come through, but everybody fearing the worst.
I mean, everybody wanted me to come through, and people feared that I might not make it. I couldn't make it. There was a point where I was not even able to make it, because it happened so quick, and the effect of it was so powerful that it took me a while to kind of get back to where I was, and people just didn't know exactly what was going on. But I mean, I thank God I'm alive here. I thank God for people who pray for me, for the medical staff who helped me to be here, because you have to give credit to those guys, because they never stopped giving me CPR, and the people that work for me in the hospital, they were very good.
And you've been through so much, because you came from Congo in Africa, a very war-torn country. Your father had fled the regime there. He'd come to Britain. You didn't see him for 3 years. And then you came over and you were reunited with your father. And between you, you carved out this new life as a professional football player. So you had been through a hell of an experience in your life already.
With me, what I've learned is that, you know, in life, everybody have the walk and everybody have the path and where they are for a reason. And my walk of life is different, because obviously my dad had to come to England to look for a better life. And what my dad told me since I was young is just, whatever you want to do, just go ahead and do it. And do with everything you've got to give. And that's stuck inside me in every way I do. In every walk of my life, I install that to my son. Do whatever you have to do to be the best person you are. And that it got me even more close to my dad, and through the whole situation, we became even more close. But it was just a moment of life where you know you look back and you think, wow, you know, at one point I wasn't even playing football, then and playing football, and then I died, and I come back alive, then we're doing this and that. It's incredible. I'm gonna let you into this one secret that you don't know.
Okay.
You know, I play football already. I have, serious.
You have? Since what happened?
Since the incident happened.
Where did you play?
I was in Dubai with a couple of friends, and then there was a couple of footballers in the hotel as well. So we decided to play the game against the staff and the players. So
You did?
Yeah, I did.
When was this?
About May. So I played for about 45 minutes.
And how did it feel?
I feel very good. I missed that feeling, you know.
And you would have been on the Great Britain soccer team, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Here in the Olympics.
Yeah, I would have thought so. I made a 40-man squad, so I would have thought I'd been in the squad. But
Well, you could play in the next one.
nah, I don't think so.
I wish you, Fabrice, all the very best, and I hope you do play again.
Yeah.
And if you play Arsenal, you'll understand this is a former Arsenal guy. I hope you lose.
Thank you, Piers. Nice to meet you.
It's
friend.
great to see you.
Thank you.
An amazing story of sporting survival. We'll be right back.